Guys, welcome to the video. This is gonna be the first video of like maybe a 6-7 video series about what I'm gonna be calling the Stratucation. All right, so in this series I'm gonna go over the basics of the strat first, like just what are 1 2 3 bars, time frame continuity, actionable signals, broadening formations, etc, etc. And then in some other videos I'm gonna go into how I actually implement the strat into my everyday trading style. I'm a day trader. I also swing trade and I also scalp trade. So I do a little mix of everything. So I've been implementing the strat on a daily basis and it's been really, really successful. So I'm really excited to try to help other people out and educate you guys on how I learned the strat. Now, before I get into it, I got to mention some people that are pushing out great content in terms of the strat and educating other people on it as well. First of all, big shout out to Rob Smith. Rob Smith is the creator of the strat. So without Rob, we wouldn't even be doing this. We wouldn't be here. So got to give Rob his flowers. Rob has his own Discord called the Sepia Group. He's on Twitter. He's on YouTube. He's just constantly pushing out content and helping people educate themselves on the strat. Make sure you go check out Rob and follow him and, maybe even join his Discord. I don't know, but really big shout out to Rob. Another couple honorable mentions that I want to mention is Sarah the Strat Sniper. Great. She's got great content on YouTube. Cyberdog or Strat Soldier on Twitter. He's got great content on YouTube, really pushing out great educational videos. Alpha Pack Trades. All of those dudes are legit. They also have content. Like everyone I just mentioned has really helped me perfect my style on how I implement the strat to my personal trading style. We're all different types of traders. We all have different risk limits, capital, etc., etc. So even though everyone's different, when it comes to the strat, this can be implemented on all time frames and with different types of trading styles. And that's why I want to help. That's why I want to make some videos to show you guys how I use it. All right, so with all that being said, this video right now, we are just going to go over the basics. All right, so what is the strat? In its simplest form, it's just price action trading. We take candle analysis into account. Actionable signals, which are these right here, time frame continuity. We analyze contracts. We do a whole lot, broadening formation. So there's a whole lot to it. But in this video specifically, I am just going to go over what the numbers mean. So with the strat, there's only 3 types of bars. There's 1 bars, 2 bars, and 3 bars. That is it. There's no 4, 5, 6, 7 bars. We only label them a 1 bar, a 2 bar, or a 3 bar. They all have their own individual meanings and purposes for why we label them like that. So I just want you guys to, for this video, I just want you to leave this video understanding what a 1 is, what a 2 is, and what a 3 is. In the next videos, I'll kind of go over how we implement those and whatnot. But this one, we're just going to go over the basics. So a 1 bar is an inside bar, and what that means is it fails to take out the high or the low of the previous bar before it. This is the bar before it. This is the current bar. It closed inside, which means it did not take out the high. It did not take out the low. It is an inside bar. Inside bars, we don't usually trade those. They give no clear direction of up or down. There's a couple ways you can interpret an inside bar, but just for now, just know that an inside bar is a bar that failed to break the high or low of the bar before it. That is all. A 2 bar is a directional bar. So a 2 bar is a bar that has broken only one side of the previous bar before it. So if we're looking at this middle bar right here that I'm circling, right here, the previous bar before it is this one, right? And it only broke the low of that bar. It did not break the high, it broke the low. So it only broke one side of the previous bar before it, that makes this a 2. This is technically a 2 down, but we'll get into that as well. If we're looking at these right here, this bar broke. This is the previous bar to this bar. It broke the high, not the low, only the high. It broke only one side of the previous bar before it, turning this into a 2. Now, when it breaks the high of the previous bar, it's a 2 up. If it breaks the low of the previous bar, it's a 2 down. That's it. You know, if this bar broke the high instead of the low, this would be a 2 up also. That is it. That's what a 1, 2, and 3, or that's what a 2 is, my bad. This is what a 3 bar is. A 3 is a bar exactly the opposite of a 1. 1 stays inside, a 3 breaks both sides. So we call these outside bars, because opposite of a 3 that stays inside, 3 bar go outside. You know what I'm saying? We outside. You know what I'm saying? So the 3 bar takes out the high and the low of the previous bar before it. Now let's look at a 2. The 2 broke the low. If this bar came back up and broke the high, this 2 would turn into a 3 because it broke both sides. That's it. You know, that's it. That's a 1, 2, and 3 bar. Inside bars fail to break either side of the range of the previous bar before it. 2 bars only break one side of the previous bar before it, and a 3 bar breaks the high and the low, both sides of the previous bar before it. 1 bars are inside, 2 bars are directional, 3 bars an outside bar. That is it. That's all we are going to go over in this video. So I'm going to be posting a lot more videos on the Stratucation playlist. Feel free to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. If you guys like some of these videos, leave some comments. I'd love to answer some questions. And yeah, let's get it, y'all. Let's get this Stratucation going, and tune in for the next video. All right, late.